Okay, let's see. What did we go over this week? We're doing two sets of chords. I'm looking at sheet 8 first tonight, lines 2 and 3. The chords with the G chord, just a quick review. Third finger on the first finger on the fifth string, and then second finger on the sixth string. Okay, and then the C chord, first finger on the second string, second finger on the fourth string, and third finger on the fifth string. And then you play 5 strings. And then for the D7th, this one stays on the second string, and you go first string and third string, and you play 4 strings. So G is 6, C is 5, and D7th is 4. And if you downloaded a metronome, you can use that. One strum and then the next 3 beats, or the time when you change to the next chord and you do one strum for the next measure. I'll use my metronome here. I got it set on 44. You pick your own speed. 3, 4, 1, 2. Now as I'm counting, I'm turning around to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And I mentioned to take the metronome up 2 beats at a time. If you're at 44, the next time go up to 46. And go up small increments until you get to a speed where you can't really do it. And then stop, and then eventually you'll get to that speed and then take it a little bit further. The other set of chords was line 3, which was D, G, and A7th. And D, like D7th, is a 4-string chord. Second finger here, first string, and third string, and then second string. Okay? Should sound like that. These 2 notes are the same as a D7th, but here you've got the second string on the first fret. I'm going to turn around like that. That's the difference between D7th and D. Then we went from a D to a G. I drop this finger down here, then bring these up. And then from there to an A7th. And I would recommend you use your second and third fingers for A7th. Second string and fourth string. So with the metronome, it would be a D, 4 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4. A7. 2, 3, 4, and then back to D. And remember, watch what your fingers are doing. Try to memorize the movement for each finger. We did Eleanor Rigby. We didn't really spend that much time on that. But that was just a C major. Switch to an E minor. Take the second finger, goes up to the 5th string, and then this finger goes on the 4th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, look at all the lonely people. You might be able to play, if you just do 1 strum of each, you might be able to play along with the song itself if you want to look it up on YouTube or something, or if you have it. Okay. What else did we do? We talked about strumming with a pick. Your G chord. You angle the pick downwards a little bit so that it doesn't get caught in the strings. And then when you're doing upstrokes, you reverse direction a little bit. Try to hold as much of the pick as you can. You don't want too much of it sticking out. You want most of it under your fingers, your thumb and your first finger. 1, 2, 3, And then when I did upstrokes, I called those ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I started leaving out every other upstroke or every other and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We'll talk about that more. The last thing I gave you was Jingle Bells. Just some basic tab. I'm going to pick up here a little so you can see it. And then we had 1 4th fret string, 4th fret, 4th finger. And back to 3rd finger here. It was pretty easy to read, so give it a try. Anything gives you a problem, we'll work on it next week when I see it. Have a good weekend.